Hello, welcome to Polyphonic Press. My name is Jeremy Boyd, and today I'm going to be talking about the RIAA's recent decision to include YouTube views as record sales. Here we go. So recently, the RIAA announced that they will be including YouTube views as well as plays on music streaming services like Spotify as record sales. This may come as a huge shock and a revelation because you're not actually paying for the music you're listening to, but you do pay for a subscription to Spotify. But as far as YouTube goes, you're not actually buying the music or paying to watch videos, but you kind of are, just not out of pocket. If you go to any official music video on YouTube, you're more than likely to see an advertisement before the video starts, or maybe a pop-up ad or something like that. But you are paying with time in order to get to the music video you want to see. It's kind of like radio, where you don't actually pay for the service, but you actually listen to advertisements before you get to the next song. It's really no different from seeing an advertisement before the video starts on YouTube. Billboard also changed its policy recently to include YouTube views in determining a song's position in the charts. Some people had a problem with this because it wasn't traditional media and therefore not as valid as radio plays. I think what people don't really realize or don't really think about is that things have drastically changed, especially within the last 5 years. And so you kind of have to change and adapt to the public's consumption. People are less inclined now to maybe consume their entertainment from radio or television especially, and they're more inclined to maybe get it from YouTube or other streaming services like Spotify or a Pandora or things like that. So you kind of have to adapt and change to where the public are getting their information and their entertainment from. There's no surprise that this is causing a huge concern with the major record labels, because this really means that any musician, as long as they're registered with the RIAA, can essentially have a gold or platinum song. And I think this just might be the thing that really shakes up the music industry for once and for all. Because as it stands right now, the major record labels really have a stranglehold on the top 40 radio. So maybe changing some policies around will put the hand back into the consumer who determine the hits, rather than the major record labels telling the radio what to play. If enough people like an artist who maybe isn't signed to a major record label or any record label at all, and they like what they are doing, there's no reason that that artist couldn't have a top 40 hit. And I'm sure the fact that they're not associated with any record label is really rattling some boots within the music industry. I honestly don't see the downside in this becoming the norm in determining where a song charts or whether they get a gold or platinum record or anything like that, because it's really going to open up a lot of doors for a lot of independent artists. And it's really going to give them an opportunity that they might not have had before. Because if they don't have a record label behind them, they don't have anyone telling them that their art isn't good enough, or that they need to change things around, the way they look, the way they present themselves, maybe change some songs around or anything like that. The power is much more in the artist's hand and the people buying or watching their videos. So to cut out the middleman is really a good thing, because you're really giving the public the option to determine what's going to chart and what's going to be played on the radio, and which is a much more free environment and is much more welcoming to creativity. But I want to know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments or with a video response whether this is a good idea or not. And if you'd like to suggest future topics for music discussion, let me know in the comments as well. And that's about it. I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.